Рад видеть вас, друзья мои дорогие, с вами Ломсовлог. Продолжаем прохождение игры Max Payne 3, 8 выпуск. У нас очень мало жизней. Один выстрел, друзья, и нам пипец. Воу! Отлично! Класс! Я восстановился? Ну, вроде там никого, и судя по слоумо, когда сценка была в той зоне, там никого не было, поэтому заходим.
I spotted Pасsos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad. Hey, Pасsos! At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher. What about, what's her name? Daphne?
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
See, I didn't think Pасsos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
Come on, we're gonna get her, let's get her.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Три козлика там спрятались. Отлично, тут еще у нас спускается. Еще музычка спокойная.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going.
Отлично.
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
Так, восстановились.
My own private welcoming party.
¡Suélteme, gringo loco!
Я че, тебя гада не добил, что ли? Не успел. Ну что, давайте... О, сюда пробежимся. А, тут ничего. О, а зато здесь. Золотая суперспорт. Найдены все золотые детали.
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch.
Ну, отлично. Ну, давайте
There was probably a control
защитную
console
дверь.
behind the desk.
Скотина. Ой, не падай, не падай. Жестко. Попытка номер 2. Так, ну здесь чисто, значит они вот там вот. Да, вон они. Медленный и печальный. Ну, не скотина ли, а? Я его ждал, главное. Такие узкие места. Вот и мучись теперь, козел. Ладно. Пожалеем бедолагу. О!
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama.
Поздно. Останавливаемся. Только насобирали.
I
Осмотрите экспозицию.
had to deal with them.
Ясно.
I couldn't just put my head in the sand.
Ну, давай. Падла.
I
Давайте
blocked
теперь
out all
проверим
my
экспозицию.
questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Americans had a long and checkered history of involvement in Panama. This was my sorry chapter, for what it's worth. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Raul Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there, in large groups, under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Глава 12. Великий американец. Защитник обездоленных. Сан-Паулу. Отель Империал, Палас. Вторник. 5:30.
in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Мы сейчас, конечно, его устроим.
It wasn't pretty, but
Резонно.
I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
К сожалению, ну да. Ох, Макс. Чисто. Ага. Ага, вот оно что. Ясно. Тогда идем туда. Угу. Посмотреть каталку.
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong here.
И явно второе. Каталка осмотрена. Так. Ага.
You can't
Отлично.
unsee something, but you can dull the effect.
Так, а мы не можем здесь отстрелить замок, например? Нет? Да там и брать-то нечего вроде как. Давайте еще шкафчики здесь проверим. Ну, что ж, идем дальше.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Mesma coisa. O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar.
Ó.
Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem, para de reclamar. Saco cheio.
Porra, põe as coisas aqui em cima. Porra!
Aproveita seu último suspiro, cuzão! Preciso de proteção, porra! Atirando!
Ни хрена не узнали, короче. Деталь золотого РПГ на S3. Так, ну давайте вот это оружие возьмем. Идем дальше.
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Agora me pegou em merda, neguinho.
Comecei a rezar, desgraçado! Eu vou te matar!
Pode se fuder,
Прячемся. Оба. Эй! Yes. Пипец. Ага. Кнопка. Открываем ворота. Ой, скакиваем. Фига. Прячемся. Оба-на. Золотой ПМП. Не вижу. А! Не могу прицелиться, стена мешает. Ах, конечно. Ты чё? Ага, все. Есть. Подловил меня. Красавчик. Нечего расслабляться. Поднимаемся. Нет вас здесь. Вы такие неубиваемые-то, а? Что ты там пристрелил? Восстанавливаем здоровье. Так. Давайте сюда, наверное. О!
When you find yourself in
Денчик.
hell, dance with the devil.
Это точно.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Ага. Давайте сюда. Золотой РПГ. Вторая деталь из 3.
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Блин, 8 патронов. Омылся, освежился. Может быть, вот этот? Не, патронов нет. Давай быстрее ты. Так, кто там засел? Ага. Не успел. Пойдет.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Ну-ка, давайте-ка пособираем патроны. Если не насобираем, то тогда с другим побежим. Да. Ладно, бежим с другим.
There were still 2 more floors above.
О, а бейсбол.
Call it evidence for De Silva.
О, сыграть на рояле. Самое время.
There it was, the soundtrack to my life. And, for a few seconds, came harmony. Finally.
Но надо идти дальше и крошить черепа. Пить.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho!
No.
Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho.
Еще он его сам застрелит.
Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Срань-то какая.
Even I could guess what demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Знаете, напоминает то здание из Max Payne 2, помните? Тоже стройка такая прям. Там флешбэк такой. Ха.
There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
Пицца.
It was locked from the outside.
О! Золотой ПМП. Найдены все детали. Угу. Так, ну мы только сверху можем туда попасть. О! Бейсболы.
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Так, заходим сюда. О,
Call it
тут целый
evidence for
арсенал.
De Silva.
А что? Давайте. Хочу пострелять с этого пулемета. Хо-хо. Отлично, друзья. Я
I had to
готов.
hurry up before more of those assholes showed up. I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Ninguém sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Так, ну что? Все? Уходим? Давайте еще разочек.
It was time to see what VIP treatment awaited me on the penthouse floor.
Вот так-то. Убежали, друзья. -1. Минус 0. Так тебе. Что еще? Все? О, смотрите, оружие лежит. А как мне туда попасть? А, он с той стороны, понятно. Блюдки. Получай.
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Золотой РПГ. Так, давайте в начале. Хотя, давайте устанавливаем взрывчатку. Сейчас патрончики еще пособираю. На всякий проверю. Ой. Бейсболы. Ну все, устанавливаем тогда. Погнали. А. Еще где-то, что ли? А. Конечно.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Офигеть. Давайте спрячьтесь. Ну, валим отсюда. Погнали. Чисто. А, куда я? Патронов нет. Бились. Найс.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
I kinda like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
No, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Give me a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching. to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
What are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get into losing the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Это мы знаем, в принципе.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. This thing works.
Глава 13. Злобный лысый жердяй. 55-й батальон полиции. Отряд спецназа. Среда. 8:48.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. And it's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
Погнали придумывать.
De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Meu conta, eu quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda. Ladrão, filha da puta! Só vai atrás de inocente! Vai se fuder aqui dentro, rapaz! Você continua aqui! Eu não fiz nada! É aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! Eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai, aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question.
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Красава.
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
На самом интересном остановил, друзья. И продолжим мы уже в следующем выпуске. Подписывайтесь на канал, кто не подписан, поддержите видос лайк. Косиком лайки помогают продвижению видео. С вами был Саугл. Всем покеда.